All right. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 224 of House and Garden Flipper. I seem to have temporarily lost my sound. Give me a minute. Oh, no, there we go. Phew. Okay, back to Uncle's bunker. A real prepper house, my uncle had always looked after his family and took responsibility for their safety. At the end of his life, he even built a bunker, which he didn't get to equip before leaving for a better world. Over the years, the house became run down. I know we will not properly use the house left by my uncle. We don't know what should be in the bunker, so it would be better to sell it to someone who knows about such stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this person the best possible price for their bunker. And we might start by zipping up the garden. Just getting that done. All right. Ghost mow. I know. It's amazing what a difference just mowing the lawn will make to the value of a house. This is a massive lawn, so we're gonna put in some trees. We're gonna put in a screen. We're gonna put in the buildings that you need to maintain a utilitarian garden. You've got roses for rosehip, lavender for medicinal and disinfectant kind of agencies. I mean, if you're into herbal remedies, it's also nice to have lavender around because it helps you sleep. You can dry it. Marigolds are also got some purpose to them. And as does meadowsweet and a couple of the others I saw. So we'll just go over the requirements for a utilitarian garden, and then we'll blend flowers and herbs and edibles. So that we get the best result. Here we go. But I think today we're just going to probably mow it while we think about it. So this area here, this is probably going to be mostly flowers and possibly some of those little berry bushes that they've got. Over down the side there, again at the front we'll have mostly flowers and berry bushes. Probably could put vines along the fence. There we go. And again. So very soon, or maybe not very soon, but will come the new DLC that they're going to bring out, which is Luxury House Flipper. And I've heard they're working quite hard on that. At time of recording, it isn't out yet, but maybe by the time you guys get to this episode, it may be out. We will just add it to the end of, well, to whatever point we're at with this series, if this series hasn't been concluded at that point. And if it has, I'll come back and I'll add it to this series. So that'll be interesting. And I will probably do that with anything new that they add into the games. I'll come back and add it to this series. But I have 15 houses to go, so who knows if I'll actually be through them before Luxury House Flipper is released. Just going to wander through, get all of this done. This side section is probably going to be flowers and I would say flowers and berries, just low growers. Oops. Don't. I know we need that, but I haven't finished muffing. My buttonology is shocking. I hit the right mouse button without meaning to. Oh, I like this so much. Get this part here done. Bring it round. I know, it's a massive yard. So trees, outdoor sheds. I might put a fish pond in. It all depends. We might forgo the fish pond and just put in vegetable patches. This whole big area out the back is probably going to go under fruit trees. And we might have some smaller trees up in the front, as well as our flowers and fruits. We definitely need a vegetable patch out here. So we'll maybe do the fruit trees next session. And then that will help us work out where we want to put everything else. There we go. How's that? Beautiful. Missed a bit. So we're going to go through here with the whippersnipper in a minute and just see how that goes. Because I'm pretty sure we have edges that need tidying. Although looking at my map, I'm not so sure anymore, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, right up in the corners there. Just along these edges, we'll just get this bit done. So anything that's dark green in your mini map when you've got your whippersnipper or your mower out, that's not mowed and the grass is a bit long. So it'll probably count against your sales price if you leave too much of it about. Now I'm pretty sure this is the bit that I had to do. Just around the edges of the house. And along here. Looks like I missed another bit up the top here. Yeah, there we go. We might do a quick walk around, just make sure there's no more like that. So what I'm doing is just checking the mini map again. Alright, so it looks like we finally got the outside clean. Alright, let's get the, looks like we've got a bit of time to get the fruit trees in. So we'll do that. So plants. I'm not really aiming at either one of these guys. Probably not the dude who likes minimalistic stuff. We might go for some large trees on the outside. How many different large trees have we got? Actually, I might just plant them in batches. So we'll put our 4 plum trees here. And then we might grab our 4 large pear trees. And then we'll grab our 4 large cherries. Let's see if we can axe this thing down now. It's really not having a bar of us, is it? Alright, looks like I'll just have to stop the game and start again. We'll just ignore this corner for a bit. We've got our apples and our plums in. Sorry, our pears and plums in. Yeah, that's going to really irritate me. Let's go and... Well, they're not in. Let's just go and put them in. You know what? We could sit our garden sheds up in this corner. I'm thinking that might be the thing to do. So our tool sheds. We'll leave it at that colour. We might make a couple of them if we can. Just pivot them. Actually, they're going to be a menace, aren't they, either way? Because if I turn it that way... Yeah, okay, good. Alright, let's assemble it. Oh, they've changed it just a little bit, I think, because now it's not so much of a bother near a fence. Used to be if you put it in a fence, you had trouble. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Let's see if this one does the same. It could be the tree that's causing the problem again. Yeah, that used to be a right menace. And now I can put it up near the fence. So good. That one's done. Now this one. Alright, whatever bee was in its britches, it's not there anymore. So that was good. Sometimes you've just got to deal with whatever's alongside them to get them to work. Excellent. Alright, we now have 2 garden sheds. I'm thinking we can probably put a compost bin in as well. I'm not sure where you'd find compost bins, mind you. I would have thought it would have been with tool sheds, but maybe not. Oh, why am I doing this? Let's just go composter. Okay. I'm going to go with a wooden composter. We're going to make it a light colour to match the sheds. We're just going to tuck them in at the back here. Actually, we could put a third one in, maybe. Right. I know, it's a pain, but it'll do. Once I can pull that tree down, it's gone. Alright, so our orchard can stop there. Let's just put these trees in. Because I would say by the time we get the trees in, we're going to be out of light for the backyard. So we've already made a good start. Four pears and 4 plums. It's more than enough to feed a family, and maybe to have enough for trade if the world goes off in a handbasket and you need to trade for your food with other food. There we go. So those are all watered in now. I think what we might do is we might stagger our trees, and I might put in a second row. Edibles. Actually, we might put them down the side, I think. Go for edible plants, okay. So there's the champion apples, small pears, large plums, large pears, large cherries is where we're up to. Let's go with those. I think what we might do is we might just put those down the side. Just put all the trees down the side. I did have them in like rows, like a proper orchard, but I think this time we'll go a little bit different. Alright, grab our next tree. I don't know how big the gala apple is. It's quite small. We might put that in the front garden. How big's the Jonah Gold? Alright, that's quite large. Let's pop that. And it's 3 friends. There. Let's see what other trees we've got. I'm pretty sure there was a gala apple. Champion, there we go. And that's quite big too. Let's put that in. So you can have your varieties of apple, that fruit, at slightly different times of the year this way. Alright, I don't think there's anything really to be gained by doing them as one. So we might even get these side trees in before we have to go inside. It would be nice if the survivors commented on the garden, but I don't think that's going to happen. Also, having this many trees gives you the chance to not just feed your own people, but feed others around you, which should substantially reduce the hazard to yourself. Because by making enough for everybody, you reduce the risk of people thinking they have to take it. You reduce it. There are always going to be some who are not very nice. And if nothing goes wrong with the world, you have this really fantastic garden. That'll help you keep your household costs down. There we go. All right, we have got our fruit trees in. And I was going to put these smaller apple trees, like the Gala. No, is it the Gala? Medium plum. So we've got these little plum trees as well. I think the Gala was the tiny one. So what I was going to do is I was going to put, you know what, why don't we just go the whole hog and make this a little Gala apple grove here. And then over here we can mirror that, but we can use, I don't know, how big is a medium cherry? Yeah, see, we can have like a little cherry grove on this side. And then over here, we could play with your medium pear tree. Or we could, if I'd remembered to actually put them in. And then over on the far side, what else we got? Plum trees? Yeah, medium plum trees. So this gives you like a bit of a diversification of where your edibles are growing. So if you lose your plums out the back, you might not lose the ones out the front, and so on. I don't think we're going to get time to put these in, but we'll start. I know, I'm watching the light just fade. We are going to put garden lights in on this one as well. I don't think I did on the other one, on the grounds that, you know, keep it secret, keep it safe. But I think in this case we might, just because we can. I know, just because you can doesn't mean you should. But in this case we're going to. So when we get inside, what we're going to do is probably just take out the kitchen area first, patch up the walls, and I'm going to try and make it like a bit of a really big cooking, food prep and food storage area, just to reflect the activities in the garden. Yeah, okay, so we are nearly completely out of light now. Let's finish with this plant, and we'll finish the rest of the fruit trees tomorrow. They should be all right in their baskets for another thing. Okay. So first things first, let's plaster up this place. We need walls and we need plaster. And we need a plaster bucket, and we need to just get going. Alright, let's look around, see what we can see. Now these guys, unlike everybody else here, we're going to have to put a light in here, aren't we? Yeah. Alright, just a quick look. I'm not going to throw my plaster bucket out. I have a feeling I'm going to miss spaces. Uncle sure put a bit of wear and tear on this place. Alrighty. Oh no, I am going to sell it. Fine. Get rid of the radiator. Alright. So we are going to go, let's just go this way. We're going to need a couple of fairly bright lights in here, so let's go with lights, ceiling. And we could go with the Trinity ceiling lamp. We could punk up the top of the house as well as the bottom. Let's see how that works. If we do Trinity ceiling lamps, we're probably going to have to put them in all the corners. And in the center, at least 2 in the center, I think. And there's a light switch. Alright, it's not as bright as I would hope. That's okay. We are going to use just the straight out really short blinds. I wish I knew what the colours were. Alright, you know what? We're just going to buy white for now. I haven't used these before, so I don't quite know what they're going to look like. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure if I can live with it, but I'm pretty sure we'll get used to the idea. They kind of look like metal roller shutters. I will work out where I want the heaters. There will be heaters, I just don't think it's there. Okay, these are not bright lights. We probably need some wall lights as well. That's what the problem is. It's still pretty dim. That's okay, I guess, for now. I don't know what kind of floor we have. It's a kitchen, it's a practical area. Let's go with a yellow. Ceramic tiles, light yellow. And that's going to be over to here. Maybe. I don't know if I like that. Let's have a look at our timber flooring instead. I don't know if I want to make it pine though. We have the vapor wood and the zebra wood. Let's have a look at this. No. Alrighty, let's have a look at yeah, let's do that. So what we're going to do is lighten this whole place out just a bit. And just make it feel a bit cleaner. I just put the pine down in all of these places. It's easier to maintain than carpet. So, and hopefully that will give our preppers a nice clean space to work in. Yeah, alright, that's lifted it nicely. Let's have a look at our wall paint. We can go with something like just straight cream or something, but I'm actually tending, I like the faded lemon. Morning yellow is a little bit harsh. Actually, let's have a look at the bright peach. I may change these blind colours in a minute, we'll see. No, that's too dull. What I want is something brighter, so it does look to me like it's going to be that lemon. Alright, we'll have a look at this one, but I don't think I'm going to like it. So I get the price gun out straight away. Nothing like being unbiased. You know, that's almost livable with. Let me just check what the lemon looks like. Yeah, okay. It's still the lemon that I like. We'll just get rid of the yellow. And away we go. Like I said, I just want to lighten the whole place out, make it look a little bit cleaner. Alright, I want to make it look a lot cleaner. Let's see how much of this we can get done. I'm thinking too that the blinds, they had a couple of colour options. There was a yellowy colour option in that we could try. So we might try that as well. I know, don't die of shock. This is the first time in a very long time that I've actually done the walls and floor before I put the furniture in. Just get this done. It's a bit of a glare off that paint. I'm almost thinking we might go better with the halogen downlights. But that's okay. What I think we'll do is just keep going. These guys are probably going to want a pretty solid front door. They're probably not going to want a cyberpunk front door. But Alright, this probably not necessary for these clients, but it makes me feel better. Missed a bit. Yep, that's done. That's all done. Okay. Right. Now we have this bit. The next thing we want to do is put in a decent kitchen. So we want a corner kitchen that doesn't have any shelves above it. And then I probably want a couple of island benches just to maximize the space. So let's have a look. Furniture and kitchen. And let's have a look and see what we've got. So they did add the custom is like the new kitchen that they've added to the base set. That was without charge. So I may yet come up and poke it. We'll see. I want this without this. So something like that. That T is massive. If we go with this color and then do that color again, make all the metal white. Is that the only option? Yeah. Oh, I only wanted one. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it. So what we're going to give these guys is a massive kitchen to work in, because they're going to be preserving stuff. So that'll work. And then we want something running along here. So I'm thinking if I can find something the right height, which is usually my problem with this, is that I can't get benches to match the height of other things. So for instance this. That looks like it'll match the height, but can I get it into the space? I can. Just need to bring it. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so it's too long by about that much. Oh, that's annoying. Fine. Let's have a look at the new customs then. Just go back up. We'll see what their height is compared to some of the other things. So what I want is a corner cupboard. Going the other way. Yeah. That color. That color. That color. I just want plain. Yeah, see, this is my problem. It's so much smaller than the rest. And it won't fit. Alrighty, that's a shame. Let's that's the Emmy. Again, same problem, it's too small. Let's have a look at the island. So kitchen island with sink and kitchen island with heating plate. Let's well, we've got the timber to match, but it's not going to fit. I think the kitchen island with the heating plate is also too small. And I'm not going to get the right color, yeah. Alrighty, that's not going to work. So I need something that's going to fit along that wall that looks... So the Gustum is too short. The Emmy, I'm pretty sure the Emmy is too short as well. Let's just check it. Yep. Although a lower cabinet along the wall might not be a bad idea. Let's try the Culina. We'll just look for a corner cupboard. That one. Use the nut, which we've got. Light coloured fittings. Okay, we probably don't want it with a peninsula though. So that one, not a light Culina, a wooden Culina, left corner. So maybe the best we can do is this. Wow, that just vanishes into that corner, doesn't it? That's not going to work. We might just have to put... Yeah, that'll fit. Put that in the corner. Okay. Then what we want is we want something along this wall. So that's a BO oven. What are the styles on the door here? So they're those kinds of handles, and it's a plain door. So maybe something like that. The Glen. Oh no, look, I found something that fits. Haha. Give me a minute, let's grab this thing out. Alright, I found something that almost fits. Okay, you could snug that way, but you'd have a gap. So what I'm going to do is just leave the gap here. I'm going to grab this thing, move it snugways, get it out of the wall. There we go. Almost like I bought one. Going to put this somewhere over here. Actually, it's going to need a cabinet on the other side of it. So, right, left corner cupboard Glen. Now we just want cupboards Glen, wide cupboard Glen, narrow cupboard Glen. All right, let's go with the wide cupboard. I've forgotten what colour we were using. I think it was this one. Yeah, right, it's a close match, it's not perfect. I could probably do 2 narrows, or maybe... Let's see if we can fit in 2 chests of drawers here. Probably only going to fit 1, maybe. That's right, we're going to move that over then. Then we're going to grab another chest of drawers. And then we're going to grab this thing, pop it over here. Just move it back against the wall. There we go. And then what we're going to do is grab 1 more narrow Glen drawers. And then we're going to grab a narrow Glen cupboard using the same colours. Should... No, it's not going to fit. That's okay. So we've almost got a match. It's not, definitely not perfect. The one thing I hate about wall lights is they take out your option for putting cupboards in up above. So you know what? I know. That's it. Lost it. We're going to go with the halogens. Get our lights. Go with ceiling lamps. So we're going to get a halogen lamp, and I'm going to pop it in this corner. Yeah, that's better. Alright, because this is, if you must know, it reminds me of the scene in, it's a movie where there were giant bugs. Anyway, one of the, they hung their dung up on the walls, up on the ceilings, and some of these lights just remind me of that. I know, it's just me, I think. I forget which one it was too. So we will put these in instead. Put them kind of equidistant if I can manage it. I'm a little bit derpy when it comes to that. Up there. I won't put the next one about here. Alright, so I'm thinking... Alright, that is a lot better lit, but I also think it might be daytime again. Nearly. Alright, so we have the start of our kitchen in. We have our lights in. I may put a couple down the centre, just to... and one here. Yeah, okay, now the place is absolutely lit with light, floodlit. But the most important thing is I can get my overhead cabinets up, which is what we were hoping for. So given I can't get anything that really matches, let's grab the BOs, because I think that's what we'll be using. Where are they? They're lurking in here somewhere. No, they weren't BOs, they were Glenn's. Okay, that's right. We're going with Glenn's because Glenn could fit the cupboards. So there we have our narrow hanging cupboards. I actually... oh, there we go. I prefer those. Which is... I mean, the metal does not get any better than that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put... these everywhere I can fit them. Although there is a small part of me going, don't you know some things store better in the dark? That's okay, they can be stored in the other cupboards. We'll get... Alright, those are our wall cupboards, those are our floor cupboards. Everything's kind of as snug as I can make it. I think we're going to stick with those lighter coloured blinds rather than go yellow. That's pretty good. We still need a fridge. Okay, maybe I can't put that there because... okay, no, I can put that there. I was going to say maybe I can't put that there because I'll have to put a fridge there, but I'm thinking we might just put that there anyway. And then we'll put the fridge up against this part of the wall here. We need our electronic equipment. I mean, the double door refrigerator like this. Okay, maybe I'll put that down in the bunker. Let's put something a little less post-apocalyptic upstairs to keep the neighbours happy. And we'll keep our post-apocalyptic worries to ourselves. They can be downstairs. In the basement, where most monsters hide. Alright, let's go with this one. I wonder if I could fit a really narrow fridge in beside it. I'm trying to work out why it wouldn't fit there. Alright, so let's sell this light switch. And we'll put it over here. So installations, and Nice standard light switch. We'll just stick that on the wall about there. Alright, so this is the basis for our kitchen, and I think next session we're going to finish off our kitchen. We're going to put maybe a tiny little living area here, maybe not. It'll all depend on what I can fit where. And then we might start in on the bathroom. We'll see how that goes. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys. We definitely need to finish off that kitchen. And on that note, I'll bid you adieu. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. See ya.